have to stop making these mistakes on Pinterest. This is what's holding you back from succeeding and seeing the traffic and the sales coming from this wonderful search engine, but you're not quite getting in on the action. Today's video is all about, it's two parts. It's about the mistakes that you're making and the solutions that you can put in place going into 2021 to create a marketing plan for Pinterest that will work for you and not against you. So if you're interested in that, stick around and let's dive in. But first, hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Heather Ferris and I run a Pinterest marketing agency, and we help e-com sellers and quite a lot of bloggers to get more traffic and more sales to their websites. We talk all about organic Pinterest marketing. We talk about Pinterest ads, image creation, scheduling tools, you name it. If it relates to Pinterest in some way, we talk about it here. So if that's something that you want to learn more about going into 2021, hit the subscribe button and join our team. Now, let's dive into today's topic, shall we? There are so many things. I literally just got off a call 2 hours ago with somebody that said, I don't want to do Pinterest marketing because I feel like I'm going to break all the rules and I'm not going to do anything right and it's just not going to work for me. Well, that's one of the mistakes that you're making, is you're listening to gurus that are on YouTube and on Google and Instagram, and they're telling you about all of this BS that you shouldn't do. Ooh, you shouldn't pin that pin more than once every 7 days. Guys, stop listening to the arbitrary rules. That's mistake number one. You're listening to arbitrary rules that are holding you back, and they're not allowing you to just get started because you are afraid you're gonna break something or that you're gonna get blocked for spam. Well, guess what? Even if you do get blocked for spam, you can get unblocked. I know I'm gonna have people commenting on this video saying, well, I got blocked. And all of the spam bots that comment on my video about Pinterest spam, you can watch it, I'll link it, about getting unblocked. Like, guys, if you're legitimate and you're not actually breaking any rules, it's fine, I got you, okay? So stop listening to the arbitrary rules that these gurus and these Pinterest experts are trying to tell you. This is the reason why I started my YouTube channel, to rail against these people that are giving you BS claims about viral pins and about, making $100,000 in 30 days using Pinterest. Like, stop it. Don't listen to the arbitrary rules. We're done with those. Mistake number two that you are making is you're not creating a frictionless experience for your audience when they land on your website. It doesn't matter if you have a shop or if you are a blogger, if you're an e-com seller or a blogger, it doesn't matter. You have a website, and if you are sending people from Pinterest to your website and there is not a frictionless user experience there, that is a problem. It is a mistake. You need to remove all of the pop-ups that happen immediately when someone hits your website. All of the obtrusive ads on your site. I know you're just monetizing with display ads, and that's fine, but you need to reel some of those in and make the user experience on your site better. Your website needs to be fast. It cannot be laggy. It needs to load quickly. Most people are on mobile, so the last thing about making a frictionless website experience is to optimize your site for mobile. If your site is not optimized for mobile, people are gonna leave. Mistake number three is you're not following the trends on Pinterest. You're not creating content for Pinterest users and how they are receiving that content. What do I mean by this? Well, go watch the Pinterest trends video. I'll link it somewhere up here. And you need to start planning your content 30 to 45 days, if not upwards of like 90 days in advance. Pinterest users are looking for things early. They are planning. It's just like walking into the grocery store in October and there's already Thanksgiving stuff on the shelves, okay? People are planning for their lives, and you need to be present and putting content on the platform before. We'll talk more about this in a minute. Mistake number I don't know what I'm on, 4? So you're not consistent. You can't just show up one month and expect, okay, well, I'm gonna publish pins for the next 30 days and see what happens. No, consistency on Pinterest means a consistent 6 to 12 months, okay? I don't want this to come off like I'm talking down to you, because that is not my goal. But you have to be present and consistent on Pinterest for 6 to 12 months to even start seeing an uptick, okay? 6 to 12 months. Sometimes it's faster. Other times it takes longer. But you have to be consistent and you have to use a strategy, which we're gonna go into now. You are not using a strategy for keywords or images. You're not even using a strategy for scheduling. There has to be a strategy in place. And the last mistake, I think we're on mistake number 5, is reading analytics. You're not reading them. Probably part of your problem is you don't know what to read or where to go or what to look at. I have a blog post, I'll link it down in the description below, about reading your analytics for Pinterest and Google. And I also have a free dashboard that you can download for reading your Google Analytics. It's a Google Analytics dashboard that will save in your Google Analytics profile, and you can just go there and look at the numbers and see what's going on. If you want those pieces of information, I'll link the blog post in the description. The freebie's also linked in the blog post, so you can go grab your dashboard if you want that there. Now, we're gonna transition away from the mistakes because we don't want to focus only on the mistakes, and I don't want you to feel like you're doing things wrong. Nonetheless, how about we chat about the things that you need to focus on and you need to dial in on going into 2021. I know a lot of people are gonna be watching this video and planning maybe for next year. It's okay to start now. You don't have to start next year. You can start now. But the things that you need to focus on going into 2021 for a Pinterest marketing strategy are the following. These are my 5 phases of a Pinterest marketing strategy. I've talked about these in other videos and I'm going to talk about them again. You need a foundation. So in most cases, your foundation is what I like to call a content hub or a Pinterest system. And you also need a foundation on Pinterest. So it's kind of 2 parts. You need a foundation for your content so you know what you have in your stockpile, so you know what to market and when, so we're staying on trend. And then you also need a foundation on Pinterest with a very optimized profile. Get yourself a foundation, get your content organized. If you need a Pinterest system, I sell one. You can grab it in the description below. It's called Pinterest System. I literally walk you through all 5 of these phases, okay? The foundation. The next one is your keyword strategy. You have to have a keyword strategy. Going into another year of Pinterest being a public platform, there is definitely more people going to Pinterest to use it as a marketing platform. Although as of 2020, I believe, end of 2019, beginning of 2020, only 28% of marketers worldwide are using this platform as a marketing engine. So there's still plenty of space for you. So get yourself a keyword strategy. I teach you how to do that in my keyword video, so I'll link that one. So lots here that I'm going to be linking to other resources or other videos in this video, because this is like the things that you need to do, and I've already taught on all of these things in other places or other videos. So I'll make sure to link to them all. The next thing that you need in your arsenal is an image strategy. You cannot simply create images because you feel like it. You cannot create images because, oh, well, I have got to have something to put into my queue this week. Stop doing that. If you need an image strategy, again, I have a video, I'll link it, all about creating Pinterest images that people actually click on and that don't suck away your soul. Because I think that's what we all want, is we want to spend less time and actually get a good quality product out of it. So you have to have an image strategy, and that's really based on your Pinterest trends and when your content is popular or not on the platform. The next thing you have to have in place is a scheduling system. It doesn't matter if you do it manually, if you want a manual pin, it doesn't matter if you use Tailwind. We personally use Tailwind within my agency for all of our clients except for one. Like, it's a requirement. And if you don't have Tailwind when you come to us, we have you purchase it for us to use, because we find it a very useful tool in our strategy and how we implement for you. So get yourself a scheduling system. It's a lot less about how many pins you need to send out as opposed to the quality and the strategy of the pins that you send out. So gotta have that scheduling system. Number 4. Number 5 is you have to read your analytics. Like, you have to. And part of the Pinterest system that I sell for $27, mind you, is how to read your analytics. Like, that piece of the training is worth $27 by itself. I would have paid $127 for that 4 years ago when I started as a Pinterest manager and I didn't know anything about reading Google Analytics. In fact, I'm pretty sure I paid a lot more than that in 2017 when I hired someone that was certified in Google Analytics to set up dashboards for my clients that I now give away for free. So you have to read your analytics. It's just like, you have to. So if you need help on that, then check out my Pinterest system. For real, it's priceless. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased and it's my product. There's also a free resource. I don't want to pressure you into paying for anything for me. I told you guys I was fired up. This video is probably going to come off a lot differently than a lot of my others. Derek, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. He's one of my recent YouTube subscribers. He reached out to me on Instagram. He's got an amazing YouTube channel about creating YouTube videos, and he's got Shopify stores, and he recently reached out and purchased my Pinterest course to help implement a Pinterest strategy to sell more of his Shopify goods. So shout out to you, Derek. You're amazing. Please don't hate on me because I mentioned my product a few times. I promise, like, I have all the free content, guys. I literally have blog post after blog post after blog post of free content if you don't want to pay for something, but you still want to learn. I will link it all below. Analytics, keyword strategy, how to create Pinterest images, how to schedule your pins using Tailwind. I have it all for free on my blog, but if you want to cut through all the noise and not read 5 hours worth of blog posts, then you also have that option. So really, consistency, and this is the number one thing people tell me when they join my Facebook group. Heather, I don't know how to be consistent, and that's why I'm here, to learn from you on how to be consistent and show up on Pinterest. It's a lot less about all the other things, and it's a lot more about getting yourself organized and understanding what content you have and when it's popular. I'm here to help you succeed. So if you want to succeed in 2021 using Pinterest as a marketing engine for your business, then take this stuff seriously, read the content that I have linked for free down below, and put these pieces into place and watch the magic happen. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. I feel like this video is very soapboxy. If you're ready to take it to the next step, make sure you head on over and watch our Pinterest for Beginners playlist so you can get started off on the right foot in 2021. Okay, we'll see you later.